Good morning. I'm just waking up, so my voice is it's a little berry white this morning. Not you looking at my clock and see that it's very clearly not morning, honey. It's 12:59 in the afternoon. But I was up late in the midnight hour working, and so I'm here. Good morning. Today we will be talking about, thank you for joining me on TV Thursday. Today we're talking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where in West Philadelphia, William was born. Was he William on the show? Because he's Willard in real life, but I think he was William. He was Master William. Where in West Philadelphia, born and raised, William was on the playground. That's where he spent most of his days chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. And then there were a couple of guys who were up to no good. They started making trouble in his neighborhood. He got in one little fight. His mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air." He whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, he could say that this cab was rare, but he thought, nah, forget it. Yo home's to Bel-Air. He pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and he yelled to the cabbie, "Yo homes, smell you later." Looked at his kingdom. He was finally there to sit on his throne as the Prince of Bel-Air. And that's it. Thank you for what? No. Can you imagine if I just wrapped it up right there? I mean, that tells the full story of the synopsis of the show. But of course, we're going to read the Wikipedia. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is an American sitcom television series created by Andy and Susan Borowitz. It was based on Benny Medina's life. I did not know that. I truly did not. Let me go over here to Benny Medina, who is 63 years old. He's an American record executive, as we all know. Well, not all of us, as I personally know. Talent manager and television producer. He was born in East LA of Dominican parents to a poor family. He went to foster homes. He befriended a wealthy white teenager whose family in Beverly Hills allowed him to live in a refurbished garage beyond their property. Okay. So it was the loose basis. The loose basis. Okay, so back to the Fresh Prince. It originally aired on NBC from September 10th, 1990 to May 20th, 1996. The series stars Will Smith as Will, a street-smart teenager born and raised in West Philadelphia, who is sent to move in with his wealthy uncle and aunt in their Bel-Air mansion, after getting bullied at the local playground in his neighborhood. However, his lifestyle often clashes. Do you guys say often or often? Because my parents used to have this little battle. They fought about everything. No shade. They used to have this little battle. I think my father says often. No, I think my father says often, and my mother says often. And they used to tussle about it, honey. I say often, just because it's a T right there. It's a T, right? It's just right. It's right after the F. It's often. It's right there. Anyway. However, his lifestyle often clashes with that of his upper class relatives. Basically the show spiraled into a great success, skyrocketed Will into being that, the next Denzel. Well, the next Denzel, that's kind of a reach, right? Comment below. Do you feel like Will Smith and Denzel are toe to toe? I've got to be honest with you. I've never seen Ali because I tried to watch it, and at the veriest beginning, the tippy top of the movie, Malcolm X was there, and as we all know, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King used to haunt me. Their spirits used to follow me around. I did a video about it. I'll have to try to remember to let me pull it up right now. If I pull it up now, I will remember to put it in the cards. Let me see what is the name of this channel? Rambling K. Let's look up Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Now, why wouldn't it be the first thing to pop up? Let's look up Black history. What's the T here? I literally typed my name. You should give me, you know what? That's my bad. Let me go to YouTube Studio and search my videos. How about that? Let's do this. Search. What did I name? Haunted? I'm haunted. Okay. I am a menace to my own society. Okay. I've pulled up the video. I've pulled it up. So I will have to remember to put it here, because wow, that took a lot out of this day. I thought it would be a quicker moment. Yeah, so I haven't seen Ali because the first thing I saw in the movie, this is my pop filter from my microphone. Ooh, I almost dropped my iced coffee, hunty. I almost threw her on the floor, Miss Girl. Anyway, what is wrong with me? Anyway, I've never seen Ali because Malcolm X popped up in the very beginning, and like I just said, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King used to haunt me. So they say it was a riveting performance, and he just put his all into it. Would you say, you the viewer, would you say that Malcolm X, not Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali, I guess Malcolm X, Denzel, and Will, would you say they are parallels? Would you say they are peers? Would you say that Denzel is the father of Will Smith? How would you say? How you say? Let me know. Anyway, let's get on down to the summary, because I don't have all day, hunty. And you don't either. The theme song. Please. The theme song. I got hold on, let me mute this mic. Okay. The theme song and opening sequence set the premise of the show. Will Smith, okay, yeah, we literally just went through the whole theme song, girl. I don't have to tell you all of this. His working class background ends up clashing in various humorous ways with the upper class world of the Banks family. Will's Uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian, the black one, the Blacktress herself, we'll talk about the Blacktress, and their children, Will's cousins, spoiled Hillary, pompous Carlton, and impressionable Ashley, impressionable, not impressionable, and baby Nikki, who, okay, here come baby Nikki, I get, like, they always got to throw a, as my father would call it, a cousin Oliver into the show, like, Full House. They had Michelle. Michelle started getting older. Then they threw in Nikki and Ricky, whoever them twins were. And then on the Cosby Show, Rudy started getting older, so they threw Raven-Symoné and her upside down eyebrows into the show. Like, they always throw a cousin Oliver. Always. Cindy started getting older on the Brady Bunch, so they threw in cousin Oliver. They just always do it. It's terrible. On Blackish, when Marseille and Marceau, what's the boy's name? Miles, I think it is. Is it Miles? We're going to call him Miles. That's my sibling's name, by the way. Hi, Miles, if you're watching. I know for certain they are not watching. But yeah. Well, on Blackish, when the twins, Jack and Diane, which... that's the ish part of Blackish. Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Girl. Anyway, when Jack and Diane almost went on a rant about Blackish, because as much as I love Tika Sumpter, the mother they have on Blackish look like me, and Tika Sumpter do not. So when they did Mixed Dish, which why would they ever? Because Blackish is already Mixed Dish. Anyway. But yeah, when them twins got bigger, then they brought in little KailahJr or whoever this new baby is. Honey, I don't watch Blackish. It's like, y'all always got to throw in a cousin Oliver. Like, girl, just wrap up the show at that point. When you feel like, oh, the main character, the main cute baby is getting too old, that's when you wrap up the show. You don't have to bring in Lil KailahJr. Anyway, let's talk about the cast. The main cast stars Will Smith as Will Smith, who was main character from season 1 to season 6, the full series. James Avery as Uncle Phil, Philip Banks, who was a main character from 1 through 6. God rest his soul. Not just picture him with this cigarette in his mouth as his as his picture on Wikipedia. Not advocating for unhealthiness. James LaRue Avery. Anyway, Janet Hubert, the Blacktress herself, honey, Miss Blacktress, played Vivian Banks from season 1 through 3. And then for some reason, there was no other Vivian Banks for the rest of the show. We just didn't have, there was no Aunt Viv. For some reason, for season 4, 5, and 6, there was just no Aunt Viv. It's the strangest thing. Where'd she go? Alfonso Ribeiro played himself from seasons 1 through 6. Karen Parsons played Hillary Banks from seasons 1 through 6. Tatiana M. Ali, the M stands for Marisol. She played Ashley Banks from season 1 through 6. Joseph Marcel, who played Jeffrey. He was Jeffrey Butler, which, why would you make his last name Butler and he a butler? It was just kind of lazy writing. He was Jeffrey from seasons 1 through 6. And then Ross Bagley played somebody named Little Nikki, honey, Nikki Banks. Which is mysterious because he did not have a mother. Because there was no Vivian Banks from seasons 4 through 6. It's the strangest thing. After the Blacktress disappeared, there just was no other Vivian. And so here comes little Nicky with his little precious self without a mother. Just as chocolate as he could be without this mother. The Blacktress would have been a perfect mother for little chocolate Nicky, because if there had been another Vivian Banks, I'm seeing in my mind's eye, if they had cast another one, that she probably would have been light-skinned. And it kind of would have thrown off the color balance of the children. It would have. I know that, children can be born in various colors. Look at me. But still, for the sake of television, they try to keep within a theme, within a family. And I just really feel like if they had recast Vivian, which they did not, they would have cast Daphne Maxwell Reid, who is married to Tim Reid, who is light-skinned, and that just would not have made sense. But anyway, Lil Nicky was reoccurring in season 3 and 4 and a main character in season 5 and 6. Reoccurring from season 1 through 6 was DJ Jazzy Jeff as Jazz. Now, they threw my boy out that house every single time. And if you look at the clip, you'll notice it's the same clip every single time, which makes it funny. Vernie Watson Johnson played Viola Vi-Smith. That was Will Mama. And she was reoccurring from 1 through 6. Michael Weiner played Kellogg Cornflake Lieberbaum. I kind of don't remember that character, but he was reoccurring seasons 1 and 2. Jennifer Lewis, the mother of Black Hollywood, hunty, the mother of Black Hollywood, played Helen Smith. She was reoccurring seasons 2, 3, and 4, and 6. Lisa Fuller played Tony. She was reoccurring season 1. Charlene Woodard, who we live for, played Janice Smith in seasons 2 and 3. Perry Moore played Ty Johnson, season 2, recurring. Brian Stokes Mitchell played Trevor Collins, Newsworthy. And he was reoccurring season 3. Tyra Banks was there for some reason playing Jacqueline Jackie Ames. She was reoccurring season 4. And Nia Long, honey, the incomparable, played Beulah. Lisa Wilkes, reoccurring season 5. Whew, are y'all ready for the celebrity guest stars? If you want to, take a break, take your medicine, drink some water, read your Bible, read the Quran, honey, read the Torah. Yes, honey, get into the Torah. And just pause this video if you're tired. You know, we're 15 minutes in or so, and we've got a host of guest stars to get through. I mean a host, because one thing a 90s black sitcom loved to do was bring in a black celebrity, okay? So are you ready? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to prepare your spirit and your mind, because we're about to run through these celebrity guest stars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... Richard Roundtree, season 1, episode 3, played Dr. Mumford, a father of Will's love interest. He also played Reverend Sims in season 6. Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle. What a fun last name. Me and my sister Lauren used to just text each other Cheadle, because it's just so funny. He was in season 1, episode 5. He played Ice Tray, Will's best friend from Philadelphia. Bo Jackson, Heavy D, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Quincy Jones, Al B. Shore, and Kadeem Hardison played himself. It literally says himself. All of these were in season 1, episode 9. Naomi Campbell, season 1, episode 10, played Helen, Jeffrey's date. Sickening. How you pull... I was going to say Mariah Carey. She's just on my mind. Naomi Campbell, how you pull... Isaiah Thomas, whose middle name is Lord. Isaiah Lord Thomas III, Glory. Season 1, episode 11, played himself. Evander Holyfield, season 1, episode 15, played himself. Vivica A. Fox played Janet, Jazz's sister and Will's date, in season 1, episode 19. Jasmine Guy, the incomparable, season 1, episode 21, played Kayla Samuels, Will's girlfriend. Tevin Campbell, our daughter, our mother, our sister in song, Tevin Campbell, played Little T and Teen Idol in season 1, episode 24. Queen Latifah in Command in season 125, played Marissa Redmond, Hillary's boss, and also played Dee Dee in season 2, which is my favorite episode. Malcolm Jamal Warner came back in season 2, episode 9 as Eric, Hillary's love interest. Side note, Malcolm Jamal Warner is my husband. I'm claiming him. I'm speaking it into existence. That's gonna be my man. Zsa Zsa Gabor, honey, God rest her soul, season 2, episode 10, played Sonia L'Amour, Uncle Phil's celebrity client, because she couldn't play nobody but a celebrity, honey. She was a celebrity. Belle Biv DeVoe played Themselves, season 2, episode 11. Brandon Quentin, oh, is this him recently? Oh, God bless him. Season 2, episode 12, played Ramon, or Raymond. Ashley's friend, he returns as Brian in season 4. Alan Payne, who is holding up pretty decently. Season 2, episode 15, played Marcus, Will's basketball rival. Milton Berle, season 2, episode 18, because you know they had to throw a white person in every now and then, played Max Jakey, Will's hospital roommate. Riddick Bowe played a bully that confronts Carlton but fights Will instead, because Carlton's not going to fight, honey. She's delicate. She's too sensitive for fighting. And that was season 3, episode 21. Lark Voorhees, God bless her, and we're praying for her. She's on our sick and shut-in list. Season 3, episode 5, played Carlton's ex-girlfriend. Sherman Hemsley, George himself, played Judge Robertson, Uncle Phil's rival. Also George Jefferson in seasons 5 and 6. But when he played Judge Robertson, it was in season 3, episode 6. Oprah Winfrey, the doll, played herself because, girl, who else would she play? Okay, Sophia? Absolutely not. Vanessa Williams, and this is Vanessa L for light skinned. Season 3, episode 11, played Danny Mitchell, Will's idol. Naya Rivera, God bless her soul. Season 3, episode 16, plays Cindy, Hillary's imagined ideal baby sister. Kim Fields, I was finna say the icon, but she's weird. I should not do these things. I'm weird too. Why I be acting like... Anyway. Season 3, episode 17, played Monique, Will's girlfriend. Tom Jones, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Season 3, episode 18, as himself, obviously. D.L. Hughley was there for some reason in season 3, episode 22, as Keith Campbell, Will's comedian friend from Philly. Hugh Hefner was there in season 4, episode 9, as himself. Robin Quivers. Was she an astronaut? Who was she? Who was Robin Quivers? She did a sport, didn't she? Military and radio. Oh, okay. Interesting. Anyway, girl, she played Judith, one of the ghosts playing cards. Boyz II Men played themselves in season 4, episode 13, and Sullivan Walker played in the same episode Reverend Boyd. Branford Marsalis in season 4, episode 14, played himself. He also plays Dwayne, a repairman, in that very same season. Stacey Dash, who doesn't exist, but for some reason her astral projection was there, in season 4, episode 17, played Michelle Michaels, a famous singer and celebrity. Robert Guillaume, wow, they got the legends, honey. Season 4, episode 19, played Pete Fletcher, Will's boss. Ben Vereen played that old raggedy daddy, honey. Season 4, episode 24, played Lou Smith, Will's father. How come he didn't want me, man? Donald Trump was there. I don't know who that is, but somebody by that name was there. And Marla Maples was also there and was married to somebody named Donald Trump, child. And she was there in season 4, episode 25. They played themselves. Dick Clark, honey, Mr. Rockin' New Year's Eve himself, was season 4, episode 26. He played himself, and he returned in the 6th season, episode 20, to co-host the bloopers of the show with Mr. Willard Smith himself. Brad Garrett, season 5, episode 5, played John Fingers O'Neill. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, season 5, episode 6. Don Cornelius, God rest his soul, season 5, episode 8. And Ken Griffey Jr., season 5, episode 9. Also Jay Leno, season 5, episode 10, all played himself. Also, Jay Leno played in season 6, episode 5, again, playing who other than himself. Isabel Sanford, honey, played Louise Jefferson, a couples therapy member. George. And she returns in season 6. Isaac Hayes, rest in peace, the minister, who happens to be an Isaac Hayes impersonator, assigned to officiate Will's express wedding. This was in season 5, episode 18. My girl, the love of my life, Robin Givens, Kiswana herself, honey, who walked up in Cicely Tyson's face and called her uppity Nigg. ER, you gotta space it out for YouTube, honey. YouTube be on it. They be like, a racial slur? Not me. Robin Givens in season 5, episode 23, played Denise, Will's love interest. Chris Rock was there. He was in season 6, episode 2. He played Maurice, a famous actor. He also plays Maurice's sister in the same episode because, you know, the girls love a drag moment. B.B. King, God rest his soul, played in season 6, episode 4 as Pappy, the bar's blues player. Jaleel White, for some reason, did not play Urkel in season 6, episode 7. Instead, he played Derek, Ashley's boyfriend. Wayne Newton in season 6, episode 8. Dick Clark once again in season 6, episode 20. Regis Philbin in season 6, episode 21. And William Shatner in season 6, episode 22. All played, guess who? Himself. Conrad Bain, Gary Coleman, and Marla Gibbs in season 6, episode 24 played Philip Drummond, Arnold Jackson Drummond, and Florence Johnston, respectively. So they just played their original characters. And that concludes the celebrity guests, child. I'm not finna read this. It went into syndication in 1994. It was released to DVD, honey, 2005, 2006, 2010, 2011, and 2011 for all 6 seasons, respectively. It won and was nominated for a slew of awards. And on August 13, 2015, it was reported that a reboot of the show was in development by Overbrook Entertainment, with Will Smith serving as a producer. I'm not going to read all the rest of that, girl, no. Reunion. They had a reunion. It aired on HBO Max in November 2020. And the Blacktress herself was there, honey, and she held no punches, I heard, because I did not watch the reunion. But you know what? The Blacktress will never hold a punch. Okay, she called, I was finna call that heifer Orenthal. What's that heifer name? Oh, mama. Oh, what's that heifer's name? From the Terminator. What's Donald Trump's show name? The Apprentice. The Apprentice. A-P-R. I don't know how to spell apprentice. It's 2 P's. That's the problem. Omarosa. Woo, that was getting away from me. My God, today. The Blacktress called Omarosa Donald Trump suppository, and that tickled me. And I think about it every now and then and just cackle. Just that Raven Simone sitting there eating that peanut butter sandwich, cackling laugh. Just. And it got just loud and evil, honey, because Raven might be evil. I think Raven Simone is my tethered. Because everybody is like, you look like Raven, you look like Raven, you look like Raven. I think that's my tethered. I think she's my tethered. Because anything I would do, sister does the opposite. She's rich. I'm not. It seems like tethered activity to me. But yeah, they had that reunion, and that's it, child. Thank you so much for joining us, honey, in West Philadelphia. And joining us for Thursday, TV Thursday, honey. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it, what I have done to myself with these names. And yeah, join us next week, child. We'll be back for some more Black television. I know which episode we're doing, but you don't, and I'm not going to spoil it, because what if I decide to change? What if I decide to switch it around? Who knows? But yeah, join us next week. We'll be back. Peace.